The Great Barrier Reef. It is a name that conjures images of vibrant coral and shimmering fish, a vast underwater world teeming with life. This incredible natural wonder stretches over 1,400 miles along the coast of Australia. It is so large it can even be seen from space. The reef is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Great Barrier Reef story begins millions of years ago. The continental shelf off the coast of Australia provided an ideal foundation. This area offered shallow, warm, and clear water. Coral polyps colonized the area, extracting calcium carbonate from the seawater. Over time, these colonies grew extensively. Layer upon layer of coral accumulated, forming the massive structures we see today. Coral polyps, the tiny architects of the Great Barrier Reef, are fascinating creatures. These invertebrate animals are related to jellyfish and anemones. They form colonies that work together to create the vast reef structures. Coral polyps have a symbiotic relationship with microscopic algae called zooxanthellae. These algae live within the tissues of the coral, providing them with food through photosynthesis. This partnership is crucial for the reef's growth and survival. The Great Barrier Reef is not a uniform structure. It is a complex and varied mosaic of different reef types, each shaped by its unique environmental conditions. Fringing reefs, as their name suggests, fringe the coastline and are directly attached to the shore or separated by a narrow channel. Platform reefs grow on the continental shelf further offshore and are characterized by their flat, tabletop shape. Barrier reefs are located further offshore and are separated from the mainland by a deep lagoon. Atolls, the final stage of reef development, are ring-shaped reefs that encircle a central lagoon. The diverse range of reef types found within the Great Barrier Reef provides a multitude of habitats for marine life. From shallow, sun-drenched lagoons to deep, dark canyons, the reef offers a home to an astonishing array of species. These diverse habitats are interconnected, with many species relying on multiple reef types throughout their life cycle. This interconnectedness highlights the importance of preserving the entire reef system. The growth and survival of coral reefs are dependent on a delicate balance of environmental factors. Water temperature, salinity, clarity, and nutrient levels all play crucial roles in the health of the reef. Coral polyps are highly sensitive to changes in water temperature. Prolonged exposure to temperatures outside their optimal range can lead to coral bleaching. This occurs when the symbiotic algae that live within the coral tissues are expelled due to stress, primarily caused by increased water temperature. The expulsion of algae causes the coral to turn white and lose its primary source of food. While bleached coral can recover if conditions improve, prolonged bleaching can be fatal. Sedimentation and pollution from coastal development, agriculture, and other human activities can cloud the water, reducing light penetration and impacting coral growth. Understanding the factors that influence reef health is crucial for effective conservation efforts. The Great Barrier Reef is a bustling metropolis of life, a kaleidoscope of colors and activity. Within this coral city, thousands of species coexist, each playing a vital role in the delicate balance of the reef ecosystem. Corals, the architects of this city, provide the foundation. Their intricate structures offer shelter and protection for a multitude of creatures. Fish, big and small, dart in and out of the coral branches, seeking refuge from predators or a place to call home. Turtles, with their ancient wisdom, glide through the water, grazing on seagrass beds and playing a vital role in maintaining the health of the reef. Sharks, often misjudged, patrol the reef's edges. The diversity of life on the Great Barrier Reef is astounding. The Great Barrier Reef is home to an incredible array of fish species. Over 1,500 different types of fish have been identified within its waters, each with its own unique adaptations and behaviors. The brightly colored parrotfish, equipped with beak-like mouths, graze on algae and coral. Their feeding habits are crucial in preventing algae overgrowth, thus maintaining the health of the reef. Graceful butterfly fish, known for their intricate patterns, prefer coral polyps. Larger species, like the majestic manta rays and stealthy reef sharks, command attention as they glide through the water. But it's not just the fish that captivate the imagination. Mollusks, like the giant clam with its iridescent mantle, add to the reef's visual spectacle. Each creature, from the tiniest invertebrate to the largest predator, plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the Great Barrier Reef's ecosystem. Their interactions contribute to the intricate web of life that makes this natural wonder so extraordinary. Life on the reef is not without its challenges. The Great Barrier Reef is a dynamic environment, subject to natural disturbances like cyclones and storms. These events can cause significant damage to the reef structure, breaking apart coral colonies and displacing marine life. Yet, the reef has a remarkable ability to recover. Fish and other marine life quickly repopulate the affected areas. This resilience is a testament to the power of nature to heal and adapt. But the challenges facing the Great Barrier Reef today go beyond natural events. Human activities are placing increasing pressure on this delicate ecosystem. Climate change, with its rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification, poses a significant threat to the reef's long-term survival. The future of the Great Barrier Reef depends on our actions. The Great Barrier Reef, once a symbol of nature's resilience, is facing unprecedented challenges. Human activities, driven by industrial expansion and a growing global population, are putting immense pressure on this delicate ecosystem. The consequences of our actions are becoming increasingly evident, threatening the reef's very existence. One of the most pressing threats is pollution. Runoff from agricultural lands carries fertilizers and pesticides into the ocean, disrupting the delicate nutrient balance of the reef. These chemicals can fuel algal blooms, which block sunlight and suffocate corals. Industrial waste and sewage discharge add further contaminants to the water, poisoning marine life. Coastal development poses another significant threat, altering natural habitats and increasing sedimentation. The once pristine water Climate change is perhaps the most significant and far-reaching threat facing the Great Barrier Reef. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing the planet to warm. The oceans, which absorb much of this excess heat, are experiencing rising temperatures with devastating consequences for marine ecosystems. For corals, even a slight increase in water temperature can be deadly. When stressed by heat, corals expel the symbiotic algae that live within their tissues, causing them to turn white and lose their primary food source. This phenomenon, known as coral bleaching, weakens the coral and makes it more susceptible to disease. The Great Barrier Reef has experienced multiple mass bleaching events in recent decades. The time to act is now. The challenges facing the Great Barrier Reef are interconnected. Pollution weakens the reef's resilience to climate change, while overfishing disrupts the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Destructive fishing practices, such as bottom trawling, damage the seafloor and kill non-target species. The cumulative impact of these threats is taking its toll. The Great Barrier Reef has lost half of its coral cover since the 1980s. This loss of coral has cascading effects throughout the ecosystem, reducing biodiversity and disrupting food webs. Addressing the threats facing the reef requires a The plight of the Great Barrier Reef is a global concern. It has sparked a wave of action from scientists, conservationists, governments, and local communities. Recognizing the reef's importance, these stakeholders are working together to protect and restore this natural wonder. Scientific research forms the foundation of these efforts. Scientists are studying the reef's intricate ecosystems and identifying the most pressing threats. From coral nurseries to cloud-brightening technologies, they are developing innovative solutions to mitigate the impacts of climate change and pollution. Conservation organizations also play a crucial role, raising awareness and advocating for stronger environmental policies. The Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, established in 1975, is a key player in these efforts. Protecting the Great Barrier Reef requires a global effort. Climate change, the most significant threat to the reef, knows no boundaries. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions demands international cooperation and a shift to clean energy sources. Local communities play a vital role in conservation efforts. Indigenous communities, stewards of the reef for millennia, possess invaluable traditional knowledge. Their insights are essential for sustainable management strategies. Tourism operators, reliant on the reef, are increasingly involved in conservation. The collective efforts of governments, scientists, conservation organizations, local communities, and businesses are crucial for addressing the challenges facing the Great Barrier. While the scale of the challenges facing the Great Barrier Reef can feel overwhelming, it is important to remember that every action counts. Each individual has a role to play in protecting this natural wonder. Reducing our carbon footprint is one of the most impactful actions we can take. By using energy more efficiently and supporting businesses committed to environmental responsibility, we can contribute to a global reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Making conscious consumer choices is another important step. By reducing our consumption of single-use plastics and supporting companies with strong environmental track records, we can minimize our impact on the ocean and its inhabitants. Educating ourselves and others about the importance of the Great Barrier Reef and the threats it faces is crucial. The fate of the Great Barrier Reef lies in our hands. The Great Barrier Reef stands as a testament to the power of nature, a vibrant tapestry of life woven over millennia. Its intricate coral cities, teeming with a kaleidoscope of creatures, offer a glimpse into a world of extraordinary beauty and complexity. Yet, this natural wonder, once thought invincible, is now at a crossroads. The decisions we make today will determine its fate and the legacy we leave for future generations. The challenges facing the reef are significant, but not insurmountable. The resilience of nature, coupled with human ingenuity and collective action, provides a glimmer of hope. Just as the coral polyps work tirelessly to build and rebuild their coral homes, we too must work together to protect this irreplaceable ecosystem. The task before us is not just about saving a coral reef, it is about recognizing our interconnectedness with the natural world. The health of the Great Barrier Reef is inextricably linked to our own well-being. The ocean provides us with oxygen, regulates our climate, and sustains countless livelihoods. Protecting the reef is not just an environmental imperative, but a societal one as well. The future of the Great Barrier Reef hangs in the balance. The time for action is now. Let us choose a path that ensures the reef's wonders continue to inspire and amaze for generations to come. The story of the Great Barrier Reef is a reminder that we are all connected. The actions of individuals, communities, and nations have a ripple effect across the globe. Protecting the Great Barrier Reef requires a shift in mindset. We must move towards a more sustainable and harmonious way of life. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. By reducing our carbon footprint and supporting sustainable businesses, we can contribute to a healthier planet. The future of the Great Barrier Reef depends on our collective action. The time to act is now. The future is in our hands.